someone you're genuinely close to, that's kind of like an enchantment, isn't it? Your good friends are people you don't have to pretend. That's a magical experience. Now, you all know my name. I'm Harvey Hoontod. I don't know your names, but that doesn't mean you're strangers to me. All of you are my closest friends. I won't ever pretend with you, and that's a promise. I'll give you the sunshine and the rain, the laughter and the tears. And by the time this evening's over, maybe we'll all know ourselves just that little bit better. Here's how it works. I'm going to open things up with a little bit of music and a little bit of chat. In fact, first thing I'd like you all to do is blow out these little candles. Can you do that for me? Because they're actually part of the house lights, but they're like the non-electric part. And if any of you haven't done it yet, please switch off your mobile phones, because we don't want to be disturbed, right? Okay. Here's what's going to happen. I start things off with a bit of chat, a bit of music. Then, I'm going to invite one or two of you up here onto the stage to tell us all a little bit about yourselves. Maybe you have a problem. Maybe you'd like to tell us what makes you smile. Any old thing that's on your mind. Maybe later, just be patient. Point is, I'm not the star. You're the star. Okay? You know, most of our lives, we're putting on an act. We want to impress people. We want them to love us. And we're kind of scared to let them see who we really are. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't be scared. Let people see the real you. Because I can see the real you. And you know what? I love the real you. People often say to me, Harvey, your show's changed my life. Somehow it lets folks see things in a different way. And what does that, I guess, is that when I'm up here, I'm totally honest. Being on stage, for me, is like taking off a costume, tearing up the script. Doing this show every night is the first night. Let me tell you about somebody I used to know. When I was growing up, every summer, we'd go to the same farm in the country. And my best friend was the farmer's daughter. She wasn't much to look at, I guess. But she had the brightest smile. Really lit up her face. Every time I saw her, she'd be wearing the same old shabby cotton dress. Hair up in pigtails. She had freckles. Lots of freckles. On her nose. All over. You know, she used to love this song. Playing it now, it's like I can see her. Standing right in front of me.
Surprise! Recognize me? I'm your dream come true, Harvey. I'm the farmer's daughter you fell in love with all those years ago.
Louisa May Barbara Peggy Ellen?
Well, I remember it all.
You're nothing like her.
Every afternoon I'd be waiting for you on the stoop with a pitcher of cold whiskey and rye, all ready for when you came home from fishing for lobsters in the creek.
Okay, it's kind of the wrong moment for you to be up here on the stage.
I've got plenty of things I want to share with you.
Yeah, okay, well, if you'll wait just a little longer, I will be inviting people.
My friend Doris. Say hello, Doris. Hello, Harvey.
Hey, Doris. Look, what's your name?
Doris!
No, what's your name?
Lucy, Susie, Mabel, Allison, Jennifer, Bernadette. Oh, sonny. Mary. Merry Christmas.
Were you born on...
No, Good Friday.
Okay. Well, Mary, it's really heartwarming that you feel so comfortable with all of us. That
I'm
you're
an
happy to...
all-round performer, singing, dancing, ventriloquism, and she's got some fabulous costumes. Several ostriches are going around naked and probably dead, just so I can adorn myself. Fuck it, they're only birds.
Well, I'd love to talk later, Mary, but for now, why don't you just sit down and watch the show?
I've seen your show, I've seen it lots of times.
Oh, yeah?
And I've seen where you live. Once we even had a look round inside, didn't we, Doris? Might have missed a couple of pairs of underpants after that.
Have you been stalking me? You're popular performers. Sometimes
You call it
people in the
stalking,
audience-
Harvey. I call it worship from afar. Or from quite close up sometimes. So you see, I know lots and lots about you. And if you had something you wanted to hide, then I'd know about that.
Now, Mary, you know I don't have anything to hide. You've seen my show.
Yes, and I've noticed you never talk about the chickens.
Security on stage now.
I drugged the security.
You what?
Joking, I only bribed them.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to have to bring the lights down just for
I
a second.
bribed the stage manager as well. So before the lights come down, there'll be plenty of time for me to tell the audience about the chickens.
What is it exactly that you want?
I want to be part of your show, Harvey. I want to be a star. Because I decided once I became a big household name with everybody wanting a piece of me, then getting a boyfriend would be a lot easier. And I could stop writing to all those prisoners.
Mary, you are not going to enhance your life by invading someone else's one-man show.
You're scared they'll like me better than they like you.
I don't have that personal anxiety, Mary, what I'm trying to
Of course
say.
you don't, because you're such a warm-hearted, genuine, sincerely kind family entertainer. You never begrudge a poor, lonely, sex symbol like myself the chance to make her dream come true. Especially when she knows all about the chicken.
Okay, normally I like to wait a little longer before I interface with the audience, but hey, we can go with the flow. You know I'm a guy who's willing to take a risk if it's truly going to help someone, and you know, tonight I think maybe we can make a valid difference in the life of this poor, lonely, misunderstood, mixed-up kid. That's all she is at heart, ladies and gentlemen. A frightened child. Like all of us, she has issues that she has to examine before she can move on. Mary, we are going to confront your experience together. Think of it as a voyage of discovery, an expedition into the rainforest of your past, guided by the native carriers of memory and desire, until we come to the hidden source of your motivation. Don't give up. Don't turn aside. Thrust your way through your spiritual undergrowth. Tame the wild beasts of trauma and fear. Make friends with the savage pygmies who hunt and gather in your soul.
I want to take that journey with you, Harvey.
Well, I guess the idea kind of appeals to my spirit of adventure, you know, a voyage up the unexplored Amazon.
This Amazon's gagging to be explored. Gin.
Alcohol is a false guide, Mary. It will lead only to a stagnant stream where crocodiles wait to gnaw your foot off.
Sorry, I forgot you were a recovering alcoholic. Just something else I found out about.
So, you want to be a performer, okay? Let's start with that. What do you have to give, Mary? When they've seen you on the stage, what do you want the audience to take away with them?
My phone number. It's printed on the insert of your program. I bribe the front.
Not actually what I meant.
I'm free most evenings and weekends. My hair is naturally red. That's all my hair. And I go like a rat. Thank you. I go like a rat up a drain pipe, especially if the lights are out and I'm wearing a mask. However, you must understand I'm looking for serious commitment. An engagement ring would suffice if you wanted to get my motor running, but I might not swallow unless a date was set.
Okay.
So no church, no hot sperm girl.
Yeah, all right. Let's try and keep this a family show, huh? What I want to hear about, Mary, is your artistic motivation.
I told you I want a boyfriend. Now, recently I joined a new support group for women who have trouble finding steady relationships. It's called Chicks Who Can't Score.
Chicks.
And the group leader told me to write down some of the encounters I've had with Ned and get a friend to act them out with me so I can find out where I went wrong.
Fine. I am your friend, Mary. We can work through your personal narrative together. Now, have you brought any of these stories with you?
They're all here.
There's a lot of them.
I've had a lot of encounters with Ned.
What a sad, sad personality, ladies and gentlemen. What an epic and pathetic example of failure with the opposite sex.
They were not failures, Harvey. They were body-slipping, buttock-clenching episodes from my personal erotic drama. Go on, pick one.
In the Paris Cafe?
Oh, yes, I remember. Why don't you play some on the piano forte? Atmosphere. And where this? Come on, help me here, establish a mood. Do I have to do everything myself?
Paris. City of love. Capital of France.
Accent.
Paris in the springtime. The Champs-Élysées is perfumed with orange blossom and the scent of beautiful women. The matelots, the promenade on the boulevard, and the...
That will do. You're sitting at a table outside. You're really, really hot.
Even though it is the springtime, there is a heat wave. The sun is beating down upon my
I
belly.
mean, you're hot. Tasty. A brooding sex god with the face of Lord Byron and the thighs of a Brazilian quarterback.
One more. What can I say? Les femmes, they are
reading
made
the
to love les
script.
hommes, and les hommes, they're what?
You've got to say what he said. Anyway, it's my line first. So wait till you get your cue, you ignorant yank scumbag. Hello. My name's Mary. Are you married?
Excusez-moi, I am trying to concentrate.
What are you concentrating on?
My work. You know, these lines don't come across very sexy, you know
It's
that.
in the subtext. What is your work?
I am a priest.
Ooh. Not married. So all I have to do is to overcome your religious conviction and my untamed sensuality.
I am writing a sermon.
As it happens, I have just come straight from a funeral, so we have something in common already. It was my Uncle Roy.
I am sorry for your loss, mademoiselle.
Yes, it was tragic. I was there when he died, as it happened. Have you ever been on a deathbed? Well, it's not as much fun as it sounds. My uncle died from a rare condition which combined a strange muscular twitch with severe Tourette's syndrome. My enduring memory of his farewell was as he grabbed my arse and shouted, "Fuck off, spaniel tits!" very loudly at me. Not something I will pass on to my children. Not because I don't think it's a nice story, but because I don't have any children. Yet. I'm single, you see.
Please be quiet.
Why? Do you want to fart?
Go at once before I call the gendarmes.
Then I went away.
But that was it?